Heyo everybody, it's Synchros here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at Adventure Kingdoms, submitted by Tenne 1988, so stay tuned and let's dive on in. Alright everyone, so before we begin on this one, I figured I should do a little introduction of myself, since I've been reading a few of the comments on some of my recent videos, and people are all like, where's Johnny? Why isn't this Johnny? Johnny's voice has changed, and all that stuff, so I figured I might as well throw this in there and just let you guys know what's kind of going on here. So my name is Synchros. I've been a part of the Channel 5 Discord community for a little under 2 years now, and I've played a lot of Planet Coaster. I used to submit and have Johnny do my own spotlights for my own creations. Yeah, Johnny and we've been playing games and stuff on the side, like aside from Planet Coaster, and I've been recently getting into video editing, and so we got to chatting, and he was possibly looking for someone to help him out doing park spotlights and things like that, since the channel is expanding, as I'm sure you guys have noticed. And since Planet Coaster is kind of the roots, and it has a special place in all of our hearts, we definitely want to try and keep this thing going, and keep the spotlights going, and keep the community going, because it's awesome community. Pretty much everything that's been happening is because of what's been happening in the Channel 5 community. It's met plenty of friends there. We're all friends because of it. Like, I wouldn't have met Johnny otherwise. And yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to do this on my spare time, so here I am. So anyways, that's the little spiel about me. So let's hop to it. So we have a park submitted by one of our Discord builders, Tenne 1988, and he says, welcome to Adventure Kingdom. Before telling you about the park, I'd like to tell you that I'm from the Netherlands and my English isn't perfect. I've made a park with several themed areas, a park to explore and go on an adventure. The Adventure Kingdom contains roller coasters for big and small. Every themed area had its own compact dark ride, and there's lots more to find. Telling it all would take away from the adventure, wouldn't it? The park is best viewed from the guest perspective. This is my first completed park. I worked many hours to build it and enjoyed every moment of it. I made all the rides myself. Some of the shops and statues are in-game buildings. I would love to hear your opinion about my park. Enjoy Adventure Kingdom. Alright everyone, so here we are. So when I loaded this in, it started at nighttime, so I think we'll stay there. It seems to be running really good. Looks like a nice little compact park, so it shouldn't take too long to go through. A few roller coasters. Looks really good at night, really good lighting. How many coasters do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 coasters? It's a good amount, I think, for a park this size. Alright, so he said best enjoyed from guest perspective. I'm not going to go into the Tejicam, because that just takes too long to walk around the park in. This way I can kind of control it a little faster. Just with the nature of park spotlights, they can take up a lot of time, so we'll stick to it like this. Alright. So, let's see. I think we'll start going left. Let's see, where does left bring us? It doesn't even look like a section. Okay, we'll go over there first. And that's an exit. Okay, back to the way I was gonna go. Through the entrance. Bam, look at this. Now, just from a quick look, I gotta say, for a first park, this is really good. You got fences going up, you got some foliage and all that stuff going on, like, yeah. This looks really, really nice. Western area. Buildings aren't bad. One thing I can suggest for your buildings is do a little trim work on it. So, like the wood beam pieces, you throw some of that on the corners and just separating the levels of your buildings, and that adds a ton to your buildings. Really easy to do, doesn't take a whole lot of time, and it Yeah, it just makes your buildings look a lot nicer. This Outlaw, is this the roller coaster? Looks like it, yep. Okay, we'll do kind of stick to the same thing I've been doing, just ride all the coasters at the end. Hopefully I don't miss any. Red Hills Mine. That's the dark ride. He said there's one in each area. That's exciting. Oh, and I did not download the audio files. So apologies for that, but I tend not to try and take too many chances just with the nature of the way audio files are on YouTube. You never know, right? The dive coaster? Looks like it. Okay, a little fantasy area here. Ooh, I like this. I like that a lot. Coaster goes right underneath the pathway and out again. Beautiful. Kinda want it to go by right now. Well, I won't linger too long. Flora's Castle. Okay, so is this the... This must be the dark ride for the fantasy area. Jester. Oh no, this... Okay. So that's just a ride. This is the dark ride. It's gotta be. It's a huntsman. Oh, kitty coaster. Ha! Awesome. That's definitely a kitty coaster. I wonder if that does the circuits. That's a thing, I think, now, isn't it? Yeah, 2 laps. Cool. Should we ride the kitty coaster? We'll ride it once. Why not? What's this? Oh yeah, this thing. People mover. Cyclone. Oh, this is like a very Carnival-esque dark ride. Oh, look how small that is. You know what? Maybe we should go back and ride the dark rides. Yeah, we'll do that first. So I don't think I'll be able to keep track of them if I don't ride them as I go by them. Okay, so we will head back to the Old West. Alright, let's find the dark ride here. I kind of think I flew by it. Mine. Yeah, here it is. Oh, this is cool. Interactive queue, really good. Well, this is a roller coaster. Oh, whatever, we're riding it. Alright, so we got a Typhoon Bar Cast, which looks like the swinging mine carts. So we got a 3.75 excitement, a 2.08 fear, and a 0.29 nausea. Cut to it when it's ready. pretty cool. Short and sweet. Lots of nice little details in here. Good job. I know these animatronics, they're kind of cheese, but hey, work with what you got. One thing that would have done good in here with the launch if you added some strobes. You had these things popping out while the strobes are going, that adds a ton. Nonetheless, it is a dark ride and I enjoyed it. Little gems on the wall here. Yeah, solid. Alright, let's keep on moving. Is that it? I thought there was a huntsman back here. Was that in the fantasy park? Outlaw. Oh, okay. I don't think there is. What's over here? Did I miss this? Okay, let's go over here. Oh man. Oh no. That'll loop back. We'll be there eventually. Okay. Back on track. The Royal Kingdom. Kinda got a feeling this is an exit. Yep. Okay. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Okay. Backtracking again. We're gonna ride everything as we go this time. I have an internal struggle every time I come across that, so we're gonna do it this way. Alright, off to Outlaw. Alright, so we have got Gnarler with a 4.46 excitement, 3.12 fear, and a 0.40 nausea. Cut to it when it's ready. Nice wooden coaster. Really nice. Nice and smooth. Got all the elements that I like in a wooden coaster. Yeah, really well done. Alright. Over the floor there. Okay. Now we're actually off to Royal Kingdom this time. Alright, so we got the King. I think this is the dive coaster. we've got the dive with 5.57 excitement, a 4.16 fear, and a 1.17 nausea. Okay, so, with that was pretty anticlimactic. I know the dive coaster, the main feature is the dive, but you could have tried to squeeze an inversion or still something a little more in there. I mean, I really like this part where you sat there, you could see the guests in the path. That was awesome, but you literally drop, corner, brake run. Like, what is this? 25 seconds? I think that's 43 seconds. Regardless, that's, yeah, I don't know. That was pretty short. Yeah. That's, yeah. Nothing more to say about that one other than you definitely could have added a little more in there. You got lots of room here. So that's something I would try and do with the dive coaster. Just get one more good element in there for them. They're not generally the longest coasters, but longer than this. Alright. I did say I was gonna ride this, didn't I? Alright, let's do it. I'm not, yeah, no, we're just gonna hop right on. Alright, I have no idea what's happening there. We started off going this way, which makes sense. That's where the lift is, and then the entire coaster changed directions. Like, I don't know what that was. I've never seen that before. So, I feel like that's a game thing. I know there's been some issues after the last update. Something about like log flumes, they start sideways or something like that. So I don't know if this is part of that or what, but yeah. So that's that one. Like, we missed out on much, I guess, but still. All right. So what do we got here? It's kind of the yeah, carnival-ish area. The Epic Mouse. What's this? I think there's a lot more coasters in here than I thought there was. Yeah, we'll give that one a go. Why not? Alright. We got Mouse Hunt with a 3.25 excitement, a 2.79 fear, and a 0.27 nausea. I think that's actually the first one I've ridden. You guys can hear that, but my dog sounds like he's dying. He's fine, but making some weird dog noises. Yeah. Nice little mouse coaster. Let's continue. What do we got here? Is this the people mover? Is this like a dedicated ride, like themed, or is this really a people mover? Looks like a people mover. Okay. All right, we've got. Let's do Nightmare. Just pretty standard queue. Looks like a Carnival haunted ride. 3.41 excitement, a 2.44 fear, and a 1.46 nausea. Alright, so nothing too much to say about that. Just a nice little carnival. It was a carnival ride. That's what that was. Yeah, we'll go with that. Carnival ride. Alright. Cyclone. It's another Woody? Looks like it. Here it is. Alright, so we've got 3.52 excitement, a 2.18 fear, and a 0.27 nausea. Little short roller coasters. One thing I'm noticing about this park is all the coasters are pretty short and sweet, which is good. Those types of coasters have their own place. They don't all have to be these giant spectacles. Yeah, solid wooden coaster. So, is that it for this section? I think so. Alright. Off to the Pirate Village. There be pirates? There be pirates? You know, you did a pretty good job sanctioning off your sections too. As you're leaving Pirate Village, you can definitely tell that you're going into more of a carnival-like area. Your classic carnival area. And same going into Pirate Village. And I've noticed that with the rest of the sections too. It's obvious when I'm going into a new section of the park. It's a really good job there. Alright. This is to the dark ride. It is. Can't click on it. There we go. Sacrifice. Which is the Huntsman with a 4.92 excitement, a 2.31 fear, and a 1.01 nausea. Short dark right there. Well, it was pretty solid. Didn't really feel like there was other than it being pirate themed, there wasn't like a story for it or anything like that. You go through, some pirate stuff happens here, some pirate stuff there. But I mean, nonetheless, it was still, yeah, still a pirate dark ride. Flying Dutchman. Let's check it out. Oh, that's this one. Let me drop back into the station. Alright. Oh, we're gonna hop on this one. Alright, so we got a Star Loop power up with a 6.26 excitement, a 3.96 fear, and a 2.70 nausea. So I know pretty much nothing about these kinds of roller coasters. I don't know, to me that, like, I don't know. I guess rides like that I'm sure do exist. I don't know. Again, it just seems a little, you go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. But I mean, for I know that could be the full, like, exactly what those are meant to do. I could be none the wiser, so let's carry on. What we got here? Log flume? Oh yeah, see, there it is. That's what I was talking about. Look at that. You can actually ride it like that. Look at these guys. They're like, what is happening? I don't know. They love it. Should we ride it like that? No. We'll fix it. Nailed it. That's the cascade, not a log flume. So let's see. To fix this, you can't just close and reopen it from what I understand. Doesn't reset, so you actually gotta close it and go into the editor. Done. We're just gonna go into test mode and we're fixed. Alright, so we got a cascade with the 4.17 excitement at 2.02 fear and a 1.80 nausea. Well, for the first little bit, I was like, yeah, I like this. I like the mood of it. You're going through a swamp. Lighting is nice back here. Feel like you're in a jungle. Just going through the jungle. More jungle. Alien spaceship. Aliens. Really big alien. And done. I have no idea of the theming choice on that. Don't know why you went aliens, but you did, and yeah, here we are. Decent little cascade. I mean, definitely utilizing more of the float feature than you were the roller coaster part, which is totally fine. So what's nice about coasters like that, they're a little more versatile. I do like the way you did the final drop here. You kind of come down, curve over, go over the path. It's a good use of tying those together. Alright. I do like the extra effort in putting in these fenced off areas around your paths. That really adds a lot. Instead of just making this a big open plaza, you did the little bit of extra work, put in a, what are these called? I don't know what they're called. I can't think of the word. Garden areas. We'll go with garden areas. Yeah, well, looks really nice, especially for your first park. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's the entrance again. Okay. Oh, Jungle Quest. We have not ridden this yet. Okay, I wonder if this is the other huntsman, because I remember seeing the huntsman right when we started this. It's not. Okay, we're gonna ride this one, then I'm pretty sure we're missing a dark ride. I'm positive we are, because I remember seeing another huntsman, and that was before I even noticed or went over that far, so we're gonna ride Jungle Quest, and we're gonna go find that other huntsman ride. Alright, so we got the Ghost Train with a 3.39 excitement, a 2.09 fear, and a 1.12 nausea. That's pretty cool. Getting a very, like, just a... I'm gonna say this and I'm not, like, making it sound bad, but, like, a carnival quality for all of the rides here. Nothing's big, nothing's long, nothing's over the top. That's not a bad thing. I kind of get just... Yeah, I think that's what you were aiming to do with this park. It's just all very carnival-like, I guess. You weren't going big and grand. And that is quite alright. That's the good thing about a creation game. You can do whatever you want. Alright, so we have a huntsman left, and we need to go find that huntsman. We found that huntsman. Let's ride that huntsman. We get a 4.24 fear, or sorry, a 4.24 excitement, a 2.13 fear, and a 1.0 nausea. I really like that. That was very pretty. Just a nice little huntsman ride through the gardens. Thoroughly enjoyed that. I still think we're missing a dark ride, so I'm gonna be a little stubborn and go look around just in case. Missed a coaster on one of the other parks I had done. Sorry, Capital Thrills. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a double check. We already did Jungle Quest, that I know. Hotel, this is the exit, I think. No, that's a hotel, as the sign says. Hotel's mine, we rode that. What's that? That's the roller coaster off the Royal Kingdom. I know we rode in the dark ride in here. Oh, we could ride this. We didn't ride this. Flora's Castle. Got a 4.33 excitement, a 2.13 fear, and a 1.0 nausea. Some bad acid. That was nice, quaint little ride. I like the Huntsman's version better. It's kind of the same idea, the one that we just rode prior to that one. Same decoration, same theming, really. Oh yeah, exactly the same. Worth it. Alright. So, what's this? Jester, we wrote that. Alright, well I think that is it. I'm pretty certain that's everything. Alright guys, so I feel kind of silly. I missed these two coasters here, you know what, and I seen them at the beginning and I was just immersed in the park, and when you're in the park, they're kind of off to the side. Totally missed them. Oh no, that one's pretty obvious, but you know. So yeah, we're gonna go back and ride these two coasters here. So we have a launch torque coaster with a 6.04 excitement, a 3.81 fear, and a 1.42 nausea. We'll cut to it when it's ready. A nice little torque launch there. Alright, we're gonna whip through this real quick. It's like an inverted coaster. An actual full-length coaster. That'll be good. Alright. So we got Insanity with 3.81 excitement, a 2.16 fear, and a 0.56 nausea. Solid inverted coaster. I feel like this one was kind of an afterthought, but I'm definitely glad you added it in. That was probably the longest coaster out of all of the ones that you have here. Alright, so yeah, I don't know, a few things to say about this. I mean, I definitely dig the carnival vibe you were going for here. I think a lot of the rides you chose were suitable. Couple of things I would change, like if you're going for the shorter rides, like especially this short, like the dive coaster, I don't think was the best choice in my opinion. You have a lot of build up just to come around, and that's it, you know. So I don't know. I would have tried changing that out with something different to go with the type of park you were going with. I mean, even just adding in one more element, like a barrel roll or even an airtime hill, just something more on that one, I think would have been a lot better. Yeah, and then I guess with that, the star loop here, yeah, like I said before, I know pretty much nothing about these style of roller coasters. You're pretty limited to the building pieces and what you're actually able to do with them. I don't know if there's more that you can do or not. It seemed a little short, but I mean, I guess as far as the Carnival goes, that's definitely suitable. The two wooden coasters I really enjoyed. The Wild Mouse, that works. The kiddie coaster we had troubles with. I don't think that was anything to do with you. Yeah, I mean, overall, it's a really solid park, especially for your first one. Like, you nailed everything. You have fenced off garden areas. I still can't remember what those are actually called. Planters? No. I don't know. Yeah, good theming. All your theming matches for all your sections. Like, really solid job there. You got distinct sections. Yeah, you hit everything on the head here with the theming for what a park has. So, yeah, awesome job with that. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely like this park. It's quaint, something a little different than our massive parks that you guys are used to seeing. So really good job today here, Tenne 1988. It's yeah, really solid park. I'm happy that you did your own thing. You made your own. You kind of strayed away from what the norm is for Planet Coaster by building these big giant spectacles for rides and these massive parks. You kept to your whatever you were trying to do here with your, I don't know, I call it the Carnival style. That's the word I made up for the spotlight. That's how I felt about it anyways. Everything was small, it was quaint. I felt like I was at a carnival, and I think that's sort of what you were aiming for, and you stuck to it the whole way through. Yeah, I thought you nailed it. You did a really good job here, especially for a builder. That's really solid go at it. Yeah, I mean, other than a few things that I had mentioned earlier, but I mean, overall, it's an awesome park, and keep at it. I hope to see more from you. Alright guys, so that about wraps it up for this episode. We'll catch you all in the next one. Bye now.